Well, out come the two sides here. Great roar comes from the Carlisle supporters, as it matters for both this one. Both ends of the table under the microscope. Carlisle in the bottom two, Port Vale in the top three, who can really help their push in their respective bid to achieve their outcomes. Well, as before kick-off, the sad news reached the football world today that Joe Thompson, a former Carlisle player alongside other clubs in Tranmere and Rochdale to name, a few passed away at the age of 36 overnight after battling cancer. Today is a chance for both clubs to remember and pay tribute to a life taken away too young, as there will be a minute's applause here before we get underway.
Rest in peace, Joe.
Hayden now for Carlisle, going long into the penalty area. Kelly the target, headed out towards Harper. He'll put it back in to a good area. And Dennis's header will sail over the top of Ben Amos and over the bar. Cameron Harper with a nice first touch, waited a couple of seconds, then sent the ball in towards Matt Dennis's direction. Sire with the little header, Dennis battling. Cleared straight to Whelan, now Kadeem Harris. Cameron Harper receives the pass. Stephen Wern. On now to Kadeem Harris. Can he get that cross in? It deflects, it does go into the penalty area. Kelly, headed straight out to Harper. Now for Sire, it will come to Whelan, who will hit it. Hit it low, straight through the bodies, but straight at Ben Amos. It came with Whelan, first time effort. Just couldn't get it away from Ben Amos there. Harper. Through the gap, nicely found is Sean Fasire. He will hit it, and he will send it over Amos's goal. Real eye of the needle type pass from Cameron Harper to pick out Sean Fasire there. Kelly, that ball does from Whelan this time though. Wern will hit it. It will come off the head of Connor Hall and go out for a corner. Short from the corner. Whelan will deliver. Fasire intercepts. Now onto Georgie Kelly with an opportunity, and he takes it! A man bang in form, and it's come at the right time with his side so desperate to stay up. The Irishman who scored in their games against Newport and Morecambe now adds Port Vale to the list of teams he scored against of late, as Carlisle in the bottom two of League Two lead Port Vale gunning and chasing promotion into League One. Whatever happens for Port Vale, they're still going to be top of the table on Easter Sunday, as Kelly is picked out, under control from the number 9 into the penalty area for Sire, touching it towards goal off the post, and then Dennis puts it in, and that's now 2-0 for Carlisle. From one striker to the other, Matt Dennis makes it 2-0 for Carlisle, and not many people before before the game perhaps would have anticipated that this would be the scoreline before 45 minutes on the clock. Georgie Kelly played the ball across. Sean Fasire stretched as much as he could, diverted it to goal off the post. How now they are trying to make sure they don't drop into non-league again. Just years later. Whelan. Sean Fasire, Whelan played the pass but was fouled. Wern will leave it for Harper. He will deliver it, curls in. Headed away by Stockley. Whelan's ball in. Who's going to get there? Headed on by Aaron Hayden. And how he's headed it in. Powered in by the Carlisle centre-back. And they've got themselves a third goal. And now even more breathing space on their opponents this afternoon. He smelt and sensed an opportunity. He's got his reward as he gets the adulation of his fellow teammates and of his own supporters, as Carlisle very early on add a third. They have not really looked like scoring all afternoon. Is that about to change? It does go in there towards Nathan Smith, can't adjust. Trying to stab it towards goal. Held on to though by Gabe Breeze. It just looked like it was just set up oh so well for Nathan Smith there. Forward by Crowsdale. Tolley on the gallop, sending it in towards Garrity. Touched on, Stockley, and in! That's one back for Port Vale. Jaden Stockley guides in from Garrity's flick. Just about able to get it past Gabe Breeze and into the Carlisle goal. And with half an hour plus to play, Port Vale's comeback mission starts. Here's now Kadeem Harris. Likes these positions. Dennis looking to shoot and does. Smith in the way. Port Vale struggling to clear. Weren't hauled down by Nathan Smith. No penalty given. Tolley trying to get away from Hayden. Back to Byers. On now to Clark. Inside the penalty area, across it goes, off Ellis. Tolley blocked by Hayden, into Hart. Brilliantly saved by Breeze, into Hart. 3-2. Port Vale get another goal. Sam Hart, the sub, with it. And now the belief increases ever more that maybe, just maybe, they could get a comeback of their own. It took a couple of bites of the cherry to finally get it in. Sam Hart denied by Breeze. Stockley was trying to put it in. He couldn't do so. Sam Hart could though. One by Guy. Tolley. Now to Sam Hart. Ronan Curtis. Back now with Sam Hart. Nice play on the near side in towards Stockley. Thomas can't clear. Was there a high foot? Penalty given. Carlisle United may have just surrendered a 3-goal lead potentially if Port Vale could score this spot kick. Tolo is denied by Gabe Breeze. What a huge save from the Carlisle keeper. And if they are to win, and if they are to hold on, he will be the man of the moment in the dressing room come full time. As Martin Woods is going to show a second yellow card and then a red. Carlisle fans and some of the staff point to the watch. There it is! 3 wins on the spin for Carlisle. They are not dead and buried just yet. Gabe Breeze, as expected, massive penalty save at the end has meant that Carlisle have got all 3 points against League Two's table toppers, Port Vale. They were 3-0 up inside 49 minutes with Aaron Hayden's header. It followed up Georgie Kelly and Matt Dennis's 2 first-half goals. Port Vale would score with goals from Jaden Stockley and Sam Hart. Lauren Tolai was given a chance, the ultimate chance to score from the penalty spot, but how he was thwarted, how he was denied by Gabe Breeze, and Port Vale's promotion chances have taken a massive dent. Carlisle 3, Port Vale 2.